Hey guys, this is Amber from the Happy Caravan of Mom and 10 Kids, and we live in New York City. It's a hot, muggy day. I'm going to show you what we eat in a week. This is Monday. Eating for our family is always it's a lot of work, and a lot of times I'm cooking nowadays because Marc found a job, which is super exciting. But Marc, when he's home, today's July 3rd. Because he's home, he's helping me, and I'm super grateful for that. And so, Naomi's over there doing violin with Enoch, and we are making fettuccine Alfredo. Got some butter cooking, some heavy whipping cream, and then over here, here it is. Here's the Parmesan cheese. We serve it with some broccoli.
No, you shift down, shift down, shift down.
So Yumi's whisking the heavy cream. What else is in there? There's butter
And garlic.
and garlic. Butter, garlic, and then she's whisking the heavy cream. You have to do it for a while so it gets kind of a, I don't know, consistency of, which gets it more kind of creamy, a little thicker, yeah. And then the other component with fettuccine Alfredo is Parmesan cheese. So this is, I've seen people make it with cream cheese, but I don't know. This is.
What?
Have you ever seen that? I've seen that. Do you like cream cheese? Anyway, so this is how we make it. So this is our Parmesan cheese over there. She's putting it into her thickened fettuccine Alfredo mixture. And then she puts it in little by little. And Marc's over here putting the spaghetti in. It's beautiful. It's almost to a boil. Brings it to a boil. And this is the kind of noodles we get. Oh, this is linguine, I guess, actually. So this is organic whole wheat linguine. Made in Italy, I guess. It's kind of cool. We get this in, we buy it online. Just they ship it to us. It's a little more economical. We're putting in the steamed broccoli back there. And the trick is to steam it enough so it's hot, but not so much so that it's mushy. So there's a fine balance. We just have a steamer basket in our pot. And then that's dinner. So here is the finished product. This is Elijah's favorite meal, so it's a lot of it. And there's the broccoli. I think you're able to keep it from getting too cooked, Marco.
Yeah, mushy.
Yeah, that's our. It's like this perfect. It's like you have to find the perfect balance. Oh, and then you can put a little bit of. This is from the garden, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
You can put a little parsley for garnish if you're in the mood for such things. It looks pretty. Okay, let's see. How can you have so little? You're not feeling good?
I already ate some of it.
Oh, okay. So this is second helping too. Very cute. Elijah usually wins the big plate award around here. And he's a growing boy.
So good.
Yes, he called Daddy and Naomi. So the rest of the kids are upstairs. They'll come down when they're ready. Usually when they smell the food, they come down. We need like a dinner bell or something. And then Josiah just went on a run. He likes to go on a run before dinner so his tummy doesn't get jumbly. So we found a few more eaters, which is nice. And then Marc's over here and he's cutting us some cantaloupe. Which I love cantaloupe. It always reminds me of summers I used to go to my granny's and she would make me half a cantaloupe. Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to help you so, No.
I think I just.
So Moses finally woke up from his nap. And that's his face. And now Melody's playing violin. It's always some music happening. And our sweet Pearl. Our sweet Pearl is in Canada. We miss her so much. So she's at a music festival, so lots of music. Chloe's helping her. That's so sweet. Melody's 4. Check out this boy. boy. He's eating his broccoli. Did you eat your broccoli, Mo? Yeah, that's good stuff. Yes, I am so impressed. It's the green stuff. Yeah, Mo. Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday night. It's actually the 4th of July. It's why I'm wearing this smashing red shirt, and everyone else is kind of wearing red, white, and blue, or some iteration of that. Yes, well, you're wearing green and red, but that's kind of Christmas. So Moses wanted to be held, as usual, and she is making a, yes, she is making a cake, and Moses wants to eat that frosting, but you're just gonna have to be patient, Mo. I think she's gonna make an American flag cake, right, Naomi?
Yep.
This is the beautiful frosting. This is an Ina Garden recipe, and we're also gonna have hamburger. Well, I'm the hamburger. We're gonna have hot dogs. Yep. The kids love hot dogs. Yes, no.
No, you can't eat it yet. Not
You have
yet.
to be patient.
You have to wait.
And we also made some
Flowers.
some potato salad, and we're gonna have some corn and I guess root beer floats. That was a tradition my mom started. So here's Naomi's beautiful cake in action.
Mommy, does the camera look better?
Oh yeah, looks good. Good job. Just helping kids are helping clean up a little bit. So this is the beautiful Stars and Stripes cake. I think this is the stars. The stars section.
You can't eat it yet.
Oh, you messy again. He was having some green smoothies. Yes, let's clean you. So here is Marc's hot dog / corn grilling expertise. It's impressive. Good job. So Naomi is starting the raspberry line. It's going to be the stripes. So here's the cake. It's all done. Super beautiful. Hi.
Mr. Barbecue Mo is helping me.
Yay.
Careful.
Naomi added some extra piping of icing. That looks so good. It's really beautiful, Naomi. Very patriotic. Okay, so this is our 4th of July food. It's all done. So we're having, yes, Moses has some mustard over there. We're having some salad, and Marc made some, yes, and some mustard. Mo wants everyone to know about that mustard. We're having buttermilk ranch dressing that Marc made, and this is a potato salad that Naomi made, and it's by Ina Garden, and it's so good. It actually has buttermilk in the dressing. It's really good. And then under here are the hot dogs. The kids love these hot dogs. And then here is corn. And then we got, of course, our buns. And then probably later we're gonna have that cake, that beautiful cake that Naomi made.
Like, you have to film this.
I did. I showed him already. Moses. And then also, we should do the watermelon. So yeah, Naomi. I guess the recipe called for more cake than our pan could fit, so Naomi was very industrious, and she made a little baby cake, and it's so beautiful. It looks like that French bakery that we go to. It's super beautiful. And over here is the American flag. And over here is Mo telling us once again about the mustard. Thank you, Moses. So somehow Marc managed to find the bestest watermelon in all of Costco. It looks really good. It's definitely 4th of July season.
Hope it lives up to your...
Well, it looks good and smells good, so I'm gonna say it's good. One of our kids is in Canada. Pearl is in Canada doing Strings Festival. And then earlier today, Josiah was doing a parade for a historical society at the Sons of the American Revolution, or Sons of the Revolution. So he was marching in a parade, but it was raining, so it was very, oh yes, he was very patriotic of him.
So yeah, we hoped this wouldn't happen, but it did.
Table.
So, is that your corn? Mo likes the corn. Wow. Those hot dogs, we've been dropping our hot dogs for some reason. Is that good? It's corn. Yes. It has the juice. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
So root beer floats. That's one of our things we're eating. This is Moses's little tiny root beer float.
Let's see if he even likes it.
This is a tradition that my mom started.
He's never had one, right?
I don't think you've ever had a root beer float.
Do you know what
don't
it
to do with
is?
that, do
Ice
you?
cream. There's ice cream in it. Drink it.
Oh.
Drink it. Look.
Yeah, try it. No, it's good and sweet. A little too sweet.
That's good enough.
Oh, don't spill it, Moses. You don't know what to do with that, do you?
Can you help me next time?
Try a little bite. You don't want to try it? It's so good, though.
What do you like, one Melody? Shall I give you one?
What do you think? Is that a little funny? Here's our root beer float drinkers over there. Yes. A very rare but yummy treat.
Get all our stuff.
Did you try yours, Melody? Do you like
Why do
it?
you think that absolutely obliterating
You can say it?
It tastes like gum.
Tastes like gum. Probably like bubble gum, huh?
It's like what?
What does it taste like gum? Probably like bubble gum. Yes, that is yummy, Moses.
You can get to eat your hand.
I did it. It's pretty yummy.
Is it okay to cook it too much?
It's good.
Alright.
And last but not least, I'm having some American flag cake.
Pizza first.
Order a piece. Order a piece.
Just taking
What do you think about that cake, Mo? Is it so good? Uh-oh. There's another piece of cake, but it went kind of gablooey.
It's just vanilla
Is it
cake.
good?
It's scrumptious.
It's scrumptious. Okay. Is yours scrumptious too, Moses? Yes.
Plug your ears, Mom. Plug your ears. A little comfy here. Hi, Mo. And Mo.
Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday evening. Today we are having chili. This is my mom's recipe. It's a super easy recipe, but the kids all really like it. So this is my beef. This is thing number 1 in the chili, and I'm defrosting it because for some reason, even though it was in the fridge, it was frozen. I guess I had it too close to the back. And then this is 3 cans of diced kidney beans. I'm not, sorry, drained kidney beans. I'm looking at the green peppers. 2 diced green peppers, 2 onions. Then it has 28-ounce can of tomatoes, and then a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. Just a little bit of chili powder, some salt, some pepper, and it's good. So I'm gonna cook it. And this right here are corn muffins. I got this. This is one I've used before. It's the best homemade cornbread recipe. And Naomi actually made it, but she it's supposed to have 2/3 cup granulated sugar. I use a 1/2 cup because, well, I'm always trying to cut down sugar. But so with the 2/3 cup, it's a little more like corn cake. With the 1/2 cup, it's a little more like cornbread. So depends on how you want it. So I'm gonna put these muffins in. They're baking at 400 for, how long do you think they're supposed to bake for, Naomi? You don't know? Look at the recipe. Okay. day with hot oven. So here's the ground beef. It's finally thawed. So I'm just gonna brown that a tiny bit and then put the onions and bell peppers in there. So the cornbread is ready, I think. It's nice and golden. And oh my goodness, it smells so good. Like chili and cornbread is like peanut butter and jelly. They really go together. Now the beef is pretty brown, so I'm gonna put in the bell peppers and also the onion. So, oops. Don't do like me. Getting onions everywhere. Don't cook like me. Okay, anyway, so I got this big fat wooden spoon because somebody said that it was kind of annoying hearing the metal spoon, and like I didn't really realize that, and then like I was like editing it and I'm like, that is really annoying. So it's actually just much more pleasant to have a big fat wooden spoon. Got this from Amazon. I don't know, it's like a $10 investment in the non-nails on the chalkboard sound, I guess. Anyway, so this browns a bit, and then we're gonna put in some other goodies. Okay, so now this is pretty much brown, so I'm gonna stick in the diced tomatoes and the tomato sauce. Honestly, it kind of feels like cheating because it feels like Hamburger Helper, like that level of easiness without actually being, you know, like a box of something. So it's kind of cool. And then the 3 cans of kidney beans and my wooden spoon. You just stir it all around. You let it get bubbly. You can also put in teaspoon salt and some chili powder. I'm not sure how much chili powder is here. Once again, I'm using my mom's recipe book she gave me when we were married. So it's, okay, 2 teaspoons chili powder, a teaspoon salt, and a ½ teaspoon of pepper. And then once it's, hey you.
I want to eat dinner right now.
You want to eat dinner? Yeah, it's almost ready. Sorry. A little slow, sorry.
I want to eat it.
Slow to the dinner train. Anyway, so yeah, once you put in the seasoning, you just kind of let it get a little bubbly, and it's done. And you can put whatever you want in it. I usually just put cheese. I've seen some people put olives or sour cream, or people get really creative.
Wait,
but
can you put sour cream?
you can put sour cream. Yeah, I'll get out the sour cream.
Can I put some sour cream in it?
Yeah, you can put sour cream in it.
Okay.
So we're getting creative around here. Okay, so it is. My recipe actually says simmer for an hour, but I mean, you could probably eat it now if you wanted to. I think the hour is just to get that kind of simmered all day kind of feel to it, but I mean, it's ready right now, and oh, it smells so good. Cornbread in the background. Oh yeah. So here is the finished product. Chili's all good and hot. Got some. You showing me, Mo? Not all the kids are down here, just the little kids. But they'll come soon. Anyway, so just a little bit of cheese on there. Have a little bit of salad left over from 4th of July. And then also, here's our corn muffin. So, yes, you eat it. So let's make sure I did milky job. Let's see. Very good. It really holds its heat, so you have to blow it on a little bit. Okay, so you want to show me your food, don't you, Moses? Is that your food? Is it good? And he loves cherry tomatoes. That's his fave.
Okay.
And he ate the butter off of the muffin. Yes.
Hey, Mommy. Can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
He always makes a mess. Hey, Mommy. Think he doesn't make a mess. So always does this.
Yes, he does make a mess. He's the king of messing. Yes, it's a Mimo. Is that good? Hey guys, welcome to Thursday. Tonight we are making lasagna. An eventful day today. I went to the OBGYN to see how baby's doing, and the OBGYN heard a heartbeat. So I'm so grateful because the last time she didn't hear a heartbeat and I was freaking out, and so I was like, it's just such a relief. So anyway, I'm running behind today, but this was lunch. We had some baked potatoes, so let's start dinner. Put a little bit of olive oil in. This is how I started lasagna. And just let it kind of heat up a little bit. Put in our beef. The recipe calls for a pound of ground beef, but this is about 1.33 pounds, which is great because that way, obviously we need more, more food. I used to make 2 lasagnas, but I just found that we basically didn't eat the second one. I always serve it with some bread and so forth, and so it ends up going pretty far. I do also kind of just basically, I don't know, 1.5 the recipe. I put more cottage cheese than it says. I put more meat than it says, and everyone is full and happy, and there's even usually some left over, so it feeds a big family. So the meat is browning nicely. I'm letting my super giant spoon, by the way, my wood spoon. And anyway, so I'm just eating my garlic press. It's seen better days. But anyway, I'm gonna put some garlic in there and brown that too. Okay, so my garlic is in there, and stir it all around. Okay, now we are ready for the tomatoes. Put the tomatoes in there. I did drain the beef a little bit. I don't always do that, but sometimes I do. Sometimes it gets you picky. And then this is tomato paste. This is a trick Mark taught me. I don't know. I don't know why it works, but if you take the top and the bottom off of the tomato paste, you can like just kind of like it's easier to get in there. Of course, it's not doing it for me, but usually it just comes out in one little thing, and you don't have to like scoop in there forever. So anyway, I just missed it. But so basically, if you just kind of like remove the tension from the side, it'll just kind of go out there, and voila, you don't have to like fight with it. You don't lose any in the can. Nowadays, with the cost of food, you want to get it all out of there. So I'm just gonna stir the stuff around, let it get kind of bubbly. I'm also gonna add in a tablespoon of oregano. Everything smells so good, that and the garlic. And the recipe actually calls for a whole teaspoon salt, but I don't know. I feel like that's a little salty, so I'm actually going to use half teaspoon salt. Okay, also I did put in some pepper too, but I can't grind the pepper and hold the tripod at the same time, so. So now I'm going to do the cheese mixture. It's basically just cottage cheese, 2 eggs, and Parmesan cheese, also a little bit of salt and pepper. And here's the parsley. I actually already cut it up earlier today, but I use a lot more parsley than the recipe calls for, because whenever I can shove something green in there, I'm going to take advantage of that. So I'm going to put almost the whole container in here. That's more than the recipe calls for, but you know, just yeah, I like a little extra because we just make one of these, and that way everyone's full and happy. So I'm using a generous half cup of Parmesan cheese. There's a lot of flavor and protein and stuff in there. Now 2 eggs. It says beaten, but you know, I've never done that. So I just stick them straight in there and hope for the best. So the recipe says 2 teaspoons salt. I just put 1 because I feel like that's enough salt. Some pepper. Pepper's in everything, I think. It's one of the main food groups. It smells so good too. Marc got this fancy French pepper grinder. I can never figure it out. It's too fancy for me. Okay, that looks good. Then we'll put in my parsley that I already chopped earlier today. That's just like a whole bunch of parsley, so. And this is what it looks like, all the goodies. With the eggs over there. The eggs help it all kind of stick together, so. I think that's the theory there. So, here's my butter. And you're supposed to kind of spread that around, and it kind of creates like a non-stick coating so your noodles don't stick to your pot or your casserole dish. I'm not sure if other people do this, but I just use a baggie. I think my granny did this, and so I just felt like that was the right thing to do, but that way your fingers don't get greasy, but you still get to, like, you know. I usually don't use non-stick cooking sprays just because it's kind of like a mystery of what's in there. But yeah, butter's nice and lubricating. So these are the noodles I get. It's really hard to find no-bake whole wheat lasagna noodles, but we get them online from Dolalo.com, and that's just an easy way to do lasagna without having to have a whole nother like boiling of the noodles step. Okay, so this is my bottom layer of noodles. Not perfect, but you know, it'll work. So layer one is on top of the noodles is the cheese mixture, part of the cheese mixture. There's more for another layer. Then I put on a layer of the meats. Then I just use grated cheese. I used to always grate my own cheese, but then I saw Sarah from our tribe Minnie like use grated mozzarella cheese. I was like, why am I not doing that? That's just an easier way to get something done quickly. So voila. And this is, how much is this? This is 1 pound. So that's actually what the recipe calls for. Okay, so here's what layer one looks like. Then I start all over again. So there's just another layer of these noodles, another layer of cheese, another layer of meat, cheese. Put some more noodles. Oops, sorry. Can't show them one way. More noodles. Another layer of noodles. So I put my final cheese, meat, and cheese layer, and then see there's the layers. And then because I'm using no-bake noodles, I'm actually going to cover this in tin foil just because it keeps the moisture in and allows the no-bake noodles to like bake in the oven, or no, I guess no boil noodles. They bake in the oven basically, and that's how they get kind of like the mushy lasagna noodle taste or flavor or texture, whatever. So anyway, on goes with the foil. Cover it up so there's not like steam pockets or whatever. So I'm going to bake it at 375. Oh, sorry, that's my kids' screen time timer. So I'm going to bake it at 375 for probably like a half hour to 40 minutes because those noodles need to really get cooked. And then after that, I'm going to take the foil off and cook it some more so the cheese can get that kind of like bubbly lasagna look.
I'd love to do lasagna.
You like the lasagna? Yeah.
I don't really like it.
You don't like it when it's cold? Yeah, Enoch is my hot food boy. If it's not piping hot, he'll stick it in the microwave. Aw, you like your food nice and hot. We're having lasagna. Do you like lasagna? No? Well, I like lasagna. Do you like lasagna? He loves it. Enough people love it for it to be... You like it. Okay, she changed your mind. Okay. Okay, so the lasagna, I took off the tinfoil top, and it looks nice and bubbly. You can see, I don't want to bake the camera, but it's bubbly. That's what you want. You want it to be bubbly. And I'm just going to let the cheese on top cook for 10-15 minutes. And then I have some salad and then also some ficelle. They didn't have a regular baguettes at Trader Joe's, so we got this half-baked ficelle, and I think you just have to cook it for 10 to 12 minutes, so I'll probably stick it in there right now. So here is the beautiful finished lasagna. Here's the bread, and I have another pack of bread too. Are you making more in the oven?
Yeah.
Thank you. Kids helping me. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so it's half baked so that when it does bake, it's almost like...
It's actually done, I don't know.
I think so, yeah. It feels nice and crusty on the outside. I think it's good.
Maybe our new door would be better.
Hey guys, welcome to Friday night. Tonight we're gonna make some baked salmon. I saw that you can cook it from a frozen state, which is really interesting because I didn't know you could do that. So I'm gonna try it. So living dangerously. And then I also got these beets. I'm gonna make these, this is the best way I could find it. I have a hard time finding things like beets and stuff around here. I don't know if it's just the city or what, but anyway, they did have them at Trader Joe's. And I'm gonna wrap these in foil, stick them in the oven for about an hour, and also I'm gonna serve it with some arugula and probably some whole wheat orzo pasta. So I've wrapped my beets in tin foil. I didn't put anything on them. I don't know, some people probably put butter in there and this, that. I'm like, we can butter it later. I'm just gonna steam them in there. The right side of my oven cooks hotter than the left side, so I'm gonna put the big ones on the right side. And you have the little ones on the left side. And Moses found this, and it's his new weapon. So you be careful, Bo, okay? Okay, so in can go the beets. 400. I have to kind of alter the oven temperature a little bit because our oven says 400, but it cooks more at like 390. So that's gonna take an hour. So I've got my water boiling. This is my orzo. It's whole wheat orzo. My kids, I don't know. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. So I think I'm just gonna make a bag and a half. It's very dense and goes a long ways. So my beets are out. It's been about an hour. Hope they're cooked. I did kind of like pierce into one of them, and it seems like it's tender, so they should be good. And then over here, I have my whole wheat orzo. I just put a bunch of butter on there because butter makes everything better. And now I changed the oven to be 450, and I'm gonna bravely cook frozen salmon because the people online said I could. And there's my Sarah Tribamini. She's my cooking companion. Anyway, let's give this a go. I'll tell you if it works or not. You want a piece of lemon? Yeah. Okay, so, oh, you want a lemon too? Let him have a lemon. Everyone wants a lemon. Newsflash, you can actually cook salmon from its frozen state, you know, the Costco salmon. It's actually really good. I just put salt and pepper all around it, and I cooked it. It said 18 minutes, but I don't know if my oven's not right or what, but I put it in for 18. It was not ready, so I put it in for another 5 and just try the, you know, the center of the thickest piece. It is so good. So that is amazing because I always forget to defrost it anyway. So Moses is gonna model his food. Yeah. Oh, you want some water? You found some water.
Hey, Mommy.
So this is the salmon, and this is the orzo, and this is arugula. Usually I make like a creme fraiche horseradish combo sauce, but this time I just put ranch. Yes, that's arugula.
Hey,
we had it left over from 4th of July, and then here are the beets. So let's see if he likes it. You like it, Mom? What do you think? That's a beet.
Wait, we didn't have them on 4th of July, right?
We had the ranch on 4th of July. Yes, Mom. Yeah, yes, it's very red. Thank you for showing.
Yes, and it's very painful.
Oh, you're not sure about that? That's okay. At least you tried it. There's other stuff on your plate. He's not sure about the beets, but hopefully he'll try the other stuff.
Noodles is amazing.
Noodles. Let's see if he'll try the noodles. Noodles, yeah. Give me a taste of the noodles. Tell me if you like the noodles. Okay. Yeah, noodles.
Eat some noodles.
That's salmon. Yeah.
It's not that. Well, how come I fit in here? I don't think it's that. Mommy? Dad.
This is actually how he usually starts his meal. He usually just kind of like inspects everything and kind of touches it, and then eventually, usually he'll eat some.
Some. You didn't put it in your mouth. Now?
So just the little kids are down here right now. The big kids will still be down here eventually.
And Mallory's on the back.
Yeah, Mally's over there. But I'm letting the people that are down here try it. Moses is, yes, he's still showing me his stuff. He's actually eating a little bit of that. Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah.
You like
I
the
can
orzo?
try one of the...
You good?
Yeah. Tastes sweet.
Yep.
I don't know.
So Josiah, what's your take on it?
Sorry, wait, you're coming at the wrong time.
Do you like
It is
it?
very, very good.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's good. Yes. Are you brave? Are you getting brave, Mo? Josiah used to be a little picky when he was little. Like Moses, yes, but eventually you'll learn. You want to give that to mommy? Mommy will eat that. That's good stuff, Mo. That's the good stuff. So, update on Mo's plate. He ate all of his salmon, a lot of his orzo. I think he might have even touched a beet. He ate a little bit of the arugula, so that was impressive, Moses. Yes, that is the ranch dressing. I'm not sure if you really want to drink that, though. So Moses wanted some ranch dressing. You want to try that, Mo? See if you like it. Oh, there we go. These are good for dipping, yes. Ranch makes everything better, huh, Mom? Yes, Melody, do you like your food?
It's delicious.
It's delicious, huh? Yes, okay, Moses. Thank you. And that's water. That is so yummy.
With your fingers, okay?
Hey, Mommy. Daddy, this is delicious and scrumptious.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, welcome to Saturday evening. We're making chicken legs like we normally do on Saturday evening with our yogurt marinade. And then also I tried baking artichokes for the first time in the oven, which is wild because I've always been wanting to make artichokes. We have so many kids in our family. I'm like, you know, everyone wants their own artichoke, and I'm like, I can't fit them all like in a big pot, you know? So anyway, I don't have a pot big enough. So I tried this recipe. I'm putting them in the oven. I cut off both ends, like open them up a little bit, just put some olive oil in there and some salt, and I'm cooking them at like 415. It's supposed to be for an hour, but our oven always takes way longer. So, and then also we have some harvest blend grains that we're making, and there's dinner. This is Marc's beautiful barbecue chicken. This is story time. He loves books. Here's our harvest greens from Trader Joe's. Has a bunch of little different things in there. Pasta and couscous and a little bit of quinoa and some lentils. For the artichokes, Marc made some New York Times cooking Dijon vinaigrette. That's how he had it when he was a kid. When I was a kid, I just had artichokes with like butter and lemons, so we just have options. Actually, we're all out of butter, so it's gonna have to be olive oil and lemon. A little bit of salt, maybe. Mo wants to go outside. So this is the cooked artichoke, and it seems tender on the bottom, so hopefully it'll be good. I'll give you a report. So I tasted it, and I liked it, so what does Anna think?
Good.
It's good? Okay, so I tried it, I liked it, and I think this is Anna's first time trying artichokes. What do you think? Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so baked artichokes are a hit. Noah's doing his favorite thing ever.
Toward the brook. Before he knew it, he.
So this is Enoch's first time trying artichokes. Do you like it, Enoch?
Tastes good.
Tastes good? Yeah, wow. Brave kids.
Kind of tastes like chicken.
Yeah, it does. A little bit. It's kind of rich. So this is Mo's dinner, and we just gave him the heart of the artichoke because we didn't want him to have to deal with the leaves. Yes, there we go.
Mommy,
Thank you for
I
showing
really
me.
love artichokes.
You
This
like
is
that?
what
Wow.
yes. Tastes weird after it goes in my mouth.
It's good stuff, huh, Mo?
It is.
Yes, chicken. Yes.
Quick.
Hey guys, welcome to Sunday afternoon. We just came home from church, and Pearl is still in Canada, so she is FaceTiming the kids over there. And usually we try making like a crock pot thing so it's ready when we come home. But I thought, why don't we try shish kebabs, because then we can probably barbecue them pretty quickly, because it's just little pieces of meat. So, because everyone's always hungry when we come home. We did have church at a, our church is still looking for a home, so we had church at a subway station. Just they're having like pop-up church, and the kids found some Dunkin' Donuts they wanted, so we got some donut holes. So they're not that starving, but so this is our chicken thighs from Costco. We just have some, I guess, pineapple chunks, right? Pineapple chunks.
Pineapple chunks, some green peppers.
Green peppers, yeah.
Red onions, and then we just marinated the chicken in some Trader Joe's soya.
Yeah, we just use like a soyaki sauce, so it's like a kind of like a sauce
like a teriyaki,
like a teriyaki, but it's a little more natural sometimes than some. It doesn't have corn syrup. That's my big that's my big thing. Throw another shrimp on the Barbie. Just kidding. Throw another chicken on the Barbie because the sound is good, does it? So now Pearl is FaceTiming Daddy, and then right as we were out there, it started raining. Wow, it's like this random
5 seconds.
Random New York City rainy day. Just happens on a dime like that, huh? Checking for the doneness of the
Let's
chicken.
give it another few minutes.
We're learning the ways of the shish kebab. Here's the finished shish kebabs. I think Marc did a fantastic job barbecuing them. Here's what the plate looks like. Some of the kids are just eating it right off of the skewer. And Ramon took it off the skewer. So you don't want him to poke himself. Is that good stuff? You guys approve? Mm-hmm. Just need some chopsticks. You have to get chopsticks for next time. What do you think, Chloe?
That's good.
It's good. Okay, so I'm gonna give it the try. See, I'm probably not gonna put soy sauce because I'm trying not to overdo the sodium, but oops. Very good. Good job, Marc. Good job, Soyaki. That's the good stuff, huh?